Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a simple one-page layout using a handful of different Halloween themed collections. I am documenting pumpkin carving, or at least the results of pumpkin carving. I have two photos, and so I am just going to kind of mat those together and just keep them kind of in the center of the page. You can see that I did end up using a border around the outside. I want to say it's, ooh, now I'm questioning myself. This might actually be a crepe paper collection, that orange star paper, but I believe a lot of the embellishments I'm using are, I think it's called Spooky Nights maybe, from Simple Stories. So I have one of the Simple Pages ephemera packs, and so I'm gonna try to kind of finish off that and use that. I did decide, because like I said, I only have the two photos and I am going to kind of gather them in the middle of the page, that I would add some black splatters. And at first I thought I would just stick with the black, but then I decided to add orange as well. So yes, I have not matted my photos yet. However, I kind of just knew the size. So part of these splatters will be covered up, but a lot of them will still show. So here are the two photos. Like I said, it's kind of the result of pumpkin carving this year. I don't know kind of what happened with the actual pumpkin carving photos, but it is what it is. You get the results and good enough. I do have more pumpkin carving ones that need to be documented, and with those ones, I will document the fact that I always end up finagling my dad into coming over, or last year we did it at his house, because it's not one of my favorite things to do at all. The pumpkin guts are not really for me, but my dad loves it. He's actually gotten out power tools before. It's just right up his alley, and so I always will figure out a time to do the pumpkin carving when he is available. So I do have a 6x6 paper pad, and it might be Fancy Pants Designs. I'm not 100% sure, but I had to figure out, because I just have the two photos in the middle, how to kind of spruce up the rest of the layout. And so using the 6x6 paper pad, I made it look like these strips of paper go all the way down the page. And obviously there's some overlap behind it because they are, longer, I guess, than the rest of the page now. But the photos will cover up the overlap. So I just chose two different patterns, kind of with similar colors, and just added two to the left-hand side. Again, I did cover up quite a bit of the splatters on the top left, but there's enough that you can see, and the bottom right, a lot of those are still visible as well. So like I said, for embellishing, I am using the Simple Pages, Simple Stories. I believe it's called Spooky Nights, if I remember correctly. So I decided to really challenge myself in using up the majority of this package. I have two of them. So I think there was just a handful of pieces that I didn't use, and so I was able just to put them in the other package and get rid of one of them, which is always nice. It is nice to kind of clear out space. It's always usually just one package for me. To be quite honest, because I have so much, but so I chose the Happy Halloween for my title on the bottom, and then that skeleton to kind of go up the photo a little bit, and then a pumpkin next to the Happy Halloween, the moon and the stars at the top with a flare from Scrappin Happy Studio. I have a handful of Halloween ones, and I just thought that pumpkin was adorable. Then there were these little candy corn, and yes, I know we aren't trick-or-treating, but again, wanted to finish that that package, and so I thought they worked out just good enough, you know? It was a good additional element to each of the clusters. It was small, I could layer them, and I really liked that aspect of that. And then to finish it off, there were just a couple of stars left in that package as well. And so I kind of scattered those through the clusters. Again, I just feel like this came together so quickly, and I don't usually love Halloween photos. I struggle scrapbooking them for whatever reason. I have quite a few Halloween collections, but this one I am kind of loving. I like the simplicity. I like how fast it came together. And I like how, you know, I combined some of the collections. So I will see if any of this is still available. And if it is, I will link it down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.